Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires in part 6 of my Avelorn campaign. Last time, things went tits up, as Safri declared war on Chrace, who are my defensive allies, so I had to, well, in hindsight I probably should have just gone, you know what, I'm actually not necessarily into that plan, so maybe not, but it would have ruined my reputation, so I kind of had to. Unfortunately, Safri are right next door to me. So, of course, they're moving on towards Soroya, which, double win, is my only recruitment building. So, Alarielle is currently on her way back from saving Alith. However, there's not much we can do to actually stop them. The garrisons here are going to be very poor. Yep, archers, Alarian reavers, and I mean they're going to stomp us. They are going to legitimately just stomp us. So we're rushing back. Unfortunately, the army's taken quite a lot of damage after having boulders thrown at it. I'm hoping that we can reach our territory just in time to maybe recruit some Eagle Claw bolt throwers. Potentially. That could help. So that's what I'm holding out for. I'm hoping they'll go for Tor Soroya and then Evershale and leave Gay and Vale alone, giving me enough time to recruit some bolt throwers and then destroy their army and then retake my territory and then push into Safari, hopefully taking Tor Finu, the White Tower of Hoeth and Port Elistor. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're going. Oh, before I forget, have I moved Arnold? Arnold?
You have my attention.
Excellent. Arnold, you are... I'm wondering if maybe we should... Because if we want to trade with a faction, they need a port. So heading inland is probably not going to help us. So I think what I'm going to do is head south. There's Skarsnik. Hi Skarsnik, how are you?
Right, speak your words and I'll decide if yous lives or
Yeah, you're not a fan. You are not a fan. Do we have a Carl?
From Sigmar.
Well, tell Sigmar thanks. I don't want to give you any money because reasons. Also, if we lose Evershale, we lose all our trade agreements, which means we'll lose about 1,000. Well, about 1,000, slightly less than 1,000. So that's also a concern. I mean. I mean, I could always just draw the Widowmaker and go batshit insane. That could be a thing. Because the Widowmaker, the shrine to Cain will be ready to go in, I think, about 7 or 8 turns. So if it all starts going pear-shaped, then Alarielle is going to go batshit mad and she's just going to pull the sword and start chopping up fools. In hindsight, probably should have declared war on Safari, but it didn't feel very Everqueen, did it? It didn't feel very Everqueen. No. Okay, I don't think there's much point fighting that, to be honest. I mean, maybe we could focus down some of their units. I mean, it's ballsy. It could... well, no, screw it. I'll just water resolve it. It's bound to happen. Gonna take it? Yeah, thought you might. Oh, shit. Of course, we've lost all our trade agreements because that was our link to our port. Oh, Safri, I'm very annoyed. Right, we're going to trespass on... Oh, we're going to take attrition damage as well. Fan-friggin-tastic.
Impossible.
Right, we need to get... I think Phoenix Gate might be okay. We've got quite a good garrison there. They'll have to try and take the walls as well. I'm hoping they go for Evershale rather than Gay and Vale. I mean, at least we've still got money. Okay, do we want to... Militia training? Point C. I mean, there's none of these... well, alright, light cavalry barding. Barding to the of this kind gives the Reavers mount extra protection whilst they deliver their devastating charges and then die. And there goes Rimmer. He's going to scooch down. Maybe we can find the Southern Realms. Maybe get some trade agreements with them. And maybe even the Dwarves if we sweet talk them enough. I mean, obviously we'll need our port back. That is a work in progress. God damn it, Chrace. This is all your fault. How the hell did you manage to reach that in one turn? Okay, we no longer have anywhere to replenish. We are going... I think I'm going to have to head for Phoenix Gate. How's money? Money's not good, man. Fantastic. Okay. Oh, and Chaos stirs as well. Of course it does. So we've got Chaos is coming as well. Let's head over to Tordranil. Okay. I mean, money is a problem. If they go for Phoenix Gate, we can beat them. If they go for Gayan Vale, we can retake Evershale and Tor Soroya. So, depending on what happens, we're going to be okay. It's just a bit of a setback. Right, Arnold, he's going to head southwards, see if we can meet anyone nice. Oh yes, we lost the elven trinkets as well.
The coming of Morga has Avelorn been so tainted.
Wow. Are we non-aggression pact? It's dropping. We've got aversion and we're a great power. Well,
Ludicrous.
No? Alright, well, I'm not that set on it. The Exiles.
Serve me well, and I might be able to bestow the great king's favor.
God, you talk very slowly. Really? What about, alright, non-aggression?
Wise move.
You know, loss of power. I agree to your terms, elf. Oh, thank you very much. Military access? No? Okay, fine. Fine.
The forest call. If I had my way, the wild hunt would trample you into the earth. You are mad.
Okay, no non-aggression pact with you. Fine. I mean, I'm not overly concerned about that, seeing as I'm not really going to get a trade agreement with you. Oh, right, yeah, no. I was looking to see who I could trade with, and the answer is literally no one. Because my capital is cut off from everything. Never mind.
Queen of Avelorn.
We'll get it back. So they can go two directions now. They can go for Gayan Vale or the Phoenix Gate. The Phoenix Gate, I think, will be fine. If they try and go for the Phoenix Gate, we will kill them. We have silver helms there. We've got silver helms. Nice. And if they go for the Gayan Vale, then they'll have to siege it down. They'll still have trouble getting in. And we can retake Evershale and Tor Soroya from behind them. It's just a matter of time. Are you going to do anything, Chrace? No, you're just going to sit behind your mountains like the giant pricks you are. What a bunch of bastards. Okay, they want us to recruit a lord. Yeah, I mean, bad news there. Can't actually afford it. Raise or sack Torfinu. That's not very Everqueen, is it?
High Priestess.
Okay, if I go for I don't know if they can... Who are they at war with?
Like the coming of a plague.
Alright, shut it. Okay, they can... They can potentially come through the Unicorn Gate because they're not actually at war. So we're going to... We will still get replenishment there, won't we? How are we doing here? 4 turns on that, 2 turns. I mean, we don't have... I mean, could... We can't afford it.
Radiant. Never.
I think this is going to be very much... They've got Lothar and Seagull with shields.
Alarielle the Radiant.
Mine don't have shields. I won't win that missile engagement, will I? Right, fine. We're going to move to there. Still got. Okay, we'll still manage to fully replenish. Fine. In that case, we are going to move. No, that's where you're going to take attrition. No. Oh shit. The only place that she will take attrition in that entire freaking province. No problem. No problem. Calm blue ocean. Calm blue ocean. Going to come and help Chrace, or are you going to be... Okay, Safri not doing it. I think maybe we might be... could potentially try and lure them into an ambush. If they think they can get through Unicorn Gate... Yes. Yes, that's... Because Tordranil is unprotected. So, is there a good... I mean, ambush... 70% chance of an ambush over here. So if we go like... If we go like there... Okay, getting replenishment. Good. Set up an ambush. Oh, wait, what's my other stances? Encamp and stance of Lilith's Blessing. Sure, okay.
Mistress of the Undying Forest.
So, actually, is that as far as we can get? Is ambush 25%? Ambush is 25%. Okay, we're going to go like there.
We are the guardians of order.
Noted.
Moving. Laying in wait.
Right, we're going to go there. I'm hoping the enemy army will think, oh, there's no one there, we're going to go for Tordranil, because I don't think they feel confident enough to take Phoenix Gate. So, hope is they will head towards Unicorn Gate, just go straight through that and head for Tordranil. We'll ambush them, we'll be able to jump them, fill them full of arrows, and then retake our territory before they can replenish their army. Maybe even take Tor Finu and start threatening the White Tower. Okay, we've got plans. You see these plans? Plans coming along. Excellent. And Arnold, you are just going to head down the coast. Met Clan Angrand.
Past, present, future. 'Tis but a thin veil that divides them.
Good. Non-aggression?
Those who displease me do not
No?
live
Okay,
to
fine.
tell of it.
These lands are ours by the right granted from the Lady of the Lake. What do you want?
Non-aggression pact? Should have got some money for that, really. Never mind.
You may approach.
Tyrannok, how are you feeling? The trespasses actually weren't that bad.
You have defiled the Phoenix Court. Speak quickly.
Okay, I mean, is that what they're calling the king now? Defiled him indeed. Did not. He loved every second of it. Anyway. Okay. Don't get spotted. Don't get spotted. The only problem might be that obviously the Everqueen glows, so trying to be sneaky, probably not her we just probably have like a tarpaulin. We can just like drop over her. Just, you know, stifle out that... Stifle... Oh, no, yep. It's moderate. Ready to fight with a dowie lad? Sure. Ip, that is yes in our tongue. Ip. Okay. Okay, don't get spotted. The tarpaulin. Okay, not been spotted. Gonna move? No, you're not going to move. Can I take out your army? Is that... I mean, I reckon I probably can.
We are the Guardians of Order.
Okay, we've got the light cavalry barding. Good. Is that going to swing it for us? Absolutely fucking not. Swift sense. All eagle senses match their speed in flight, making them excellent spotters and swift. Good. Fine. Sure. I want my sodding port back, you
The time is now.
pointy-eared bastards.
Isha's light. Weep tears.
Okay. Okay. We have more missile units than they do. But they have more infantry. However, I have a secret weapon. And if I use it right, this should be a piece of piss. This is going to be a tough battle. I do have my secret weapon, which is the ring with the Phoenix attack. If I can get the enemy infantry in a nice long line, then hopefully I should be able to do quite a lot of damage to them. However, they still significantly outnumber me. They've got large numbers of Lothern Sea Guard, especially ones with shields, which are, of course, going to be quite nasty, because obviously in a missile exchange, my Lothern Sea Guard without shield is going to come off worse. So that's not ideal. They also have more of them than I do. Fantastic. And of course they have Shadow Warriors. So here's the Shadow Warriors. Very, very fancy there. So they kind of come across as... Let me see what they've got. Stalk. Okay, so they can hide while firing. Master ambush. As you can see, they've got quite a good range. They're already going to be opening fire on our line as we advance. The Sisters of Avelorn, however, are going to return fire. And I kind of feel like the Shadow Warriors are good missile units, but they're potentially not as good missile units as the Sisters of Avelorn. Because in a flat-out exchange of fire, they're getting absolutely destroyed. Spears advancing. Our Alarian Reavers heading around the right flank. The Dryads are going to support the infantry on the right flank. And here comes their spearmen. I've been using Alarielle to bolster our missile resistance. You can see the enemy Alarian Reavers get off a little charge there, but straight into the front of the spearmen, so it doesn't do as much damage as maybe it should have done. It says Earthblood being cast to heal our units up a little bit. We've already taken quite a bit of damage. And okay, battle is joined, and in comes the Phoenix. And that does, I mean, it does damage. Not as much as I hoped though. So, I mean, we've taken a good, I would say, a half to a third of their health off. So better than nothing. We're concentrating fire on the enemy archers, trying to whittle them down. The Alarielle Reavers, I was too busy watching the Phoenix and seeing what it did, and they charged directly into a Lothern Seaguard unit, which was braced. So that's going to work about as well as could be expected. But frankly, it's too late for them. They're dead. Problem is, I couldn't have really used them to charge into the rear of the enemy units because they were getting focused fired anyway. So it was basically like I can tie up some missile units for a little while, or they can just sit at the side of the battle and do nothing for ages. It was a rather pointless battle as pointy-headed spearman pokes at pointy-headed spearman. There's the Scions of Mathlon there. And then our Treekin actually doing fairly good work, despite the fact they are fighting against anti-large units. And you can see Siobhan has got stuck in, even. And she's already racked up 19 kills. My hope is we can use the Treekin. We've got this little gap in the line here. I'm hoping we can use the Treekin to sort of break, and then we can start sweeping up the line. That's assuming our line holds. See some Dryads on the right flank there. They're helping out to just anchor that. The enemy missile units have taken a lot of damage. Our Alarielle Reavers are chasing the Alarielle Reaver archers around, and then they're going to break and go charging straight into a Lothern Seaguard unit, and well, you get the idea. And you can see we're starting to run low on ammo. But then so is the enemy, so at least there's that. And with our Lothern Seaguard units, of course, once they've run out of ammunition, they are still fairly good spearmen, so we can move them around the flank and hopefully bolster our lines. Alarielle and Siobhan have got stuck in with the Treekin. Another Phoenix going off there. You can see that's carved its way through these units and done a little bit more damage. And along with Alarielle and Siobhan and the Treeman, they are slowly whittling down these units. And we go, one has broken. We've managed to break the centre, and as you can see, as one unit breaks, another breaks. Several of these units are now fairly low on morale, and I think what's helping us, I'm fairly sure this is the case, is that we still have the buff from beating the Beast Lord, which gave us +5 leadership, and I think that's the reason where our line is holding as well as it is. I think if we didn't have that, we might see a few more units starting to rout, and that could have caused a chain rout. But as you can see, we've managed to break the centre, and the Treekin are flanking around behind. They don't have a particularly good charge, but frankly at this point, anything that can rear charge is a good thing. And it doesn't really matter if the archers fire on them, because they've got so much armour and resistance that they won't actually do any damage to them. Citizens of Avelorn run out of ammo. They're in here as well as Alarielle. She's healing us up as and when she can. We're running low on mana. That's that unit of spearmen broken. Off they go. And that frees up units, then go careering into the flank of the next unit. But it's still very, very close. Unfortunately, it does mean that the units on the left of our line are now a little bit isolated from our main battle, and we're still taking a lot of fire. Units who have archers remaining are throwing everything they've got at us. But I feel this is my only chance. If I can keep rolling up the line, I should be able to break the entire enemy army. See the Treekin doing fantastic work, up to 61 kills, and Siobhan, where's Siobhan? There's Siobhan, and she's up to 68 kills. She's been doing sterling stuff. I mean, Alarielle, even Alarielle has got 48 kills. Just riding around. Another unit breaks. More units breaking, as you can see, a lot of them now wavering. On the left flank, they're now throwing units that have run out of ammo into the fray. And that's not particularly good for us because we don't have many units here. But some units are returning to the fight. We need to pin these units in place for long enough for our main blob to do its work. As you can see, enemy units coming back to the fight. Some spearmen here. And it now looks like we're the surrounded ones as Alarielle Reaver archers who are out of ammo, Lothern Seaguard, and some spearmen have us surrounded. On all sides, in fact. Some of our units now breaking and running. It's looking a little bit in the balance. You can barely tell who's who. Everyone's covered in so much blood.
We have failed. Uncertainty spreads. And then
Some of our units coming back to the fight. We're in the distance there as units break and then rally. We're trying to bring them over to this side of the battle, throw everything we've got. So here comes some more units. Lothern Seaguard. They actually have some ammo left. We can use that. More enemy units rallying, coming back to the fight. Units over on the other side of the battlefield getting overwhelmed by sheer weight of numbers.
Our resolve is failing. Setting forth. Quickly now. Our will is tested. Asa, move. Die, turn cloak. Order must be maintained. For Alt One.
So we've got another unit of Lothern Seaguard, another unit of the Spitfires of Mathlan coming back. We're able to fire into the rear. That's Siobhan has come, has got a little charge there. We run out of ammo. Yep, we're out of ammo on that unit, but we managed to do some damage. More units breaking, more units coming back to the fight. All our units are very, very tired. And it's looking, I mean, it still looks in the balance. The enemy still have more units than we do, but it's looking a lot closer than it was. More enemy units shattering and fleeing from the battle. Do still have a unit of archers moving around down there, but it's looking good. So far, so good. More units coming back to the fight, but a lot of enemy units now shattered. Okay, we've got a couple more spearmen coming back. But we do have the Scions of Mathlan and the Lothern Seaguard. They're moving to intercept, so they don't get a nasty rear charge on us. Not they're going to reach us in time. No, here they come. It's not a great charge, I'll be honest. I mean, spearmen don't have, they've got 4 charge bonus. It's not ideal. We've got some archers coming. Archers, they're throwing everything they've got at us. Literally everything they've got, including now, finally, their lord. Their lord is now coming into the fight. He's run out of ammo. He's exhausted. And enemy units now trying to flee. Unfortunately, well, for them anyway, our Lothern Seaguard and Spearmen are right in the way, so a lot of them get cut down and the units shatter. Here comes their, their princess. Here comes their princess.
Enemy approaching. Asa, traitors.
She's going to be quite nasty if she gets some attacks off. Unfortunately, she's breaking. She's routing. She's immediately broken. She's gone. And so has the rest of the enemy army. We've managed to just... I didn't know if that would work. I honestly thought I was screwed. But there goes their princess running off into the distance, chased down by the rest of our army. And of course, Siobhan. Some units off in their distance just chasing down. But as you can see, most of our units have taken huge numbers of casualties. Siobhan's getting some... I mean, she's managed to bury an arrow in the back of her neck. And Siobhan does a lot of damage. I know the princess is running away, but still. That'll teach you to take my bloody port. Okay. I don't think we actually lost many units there. So I think it's probably all good. How's it going, Siobhan? Is it all good? Knock her head off. Yep, that'll do it. Okay, when I said it was going to be a piece of piss, I might have underestimated just how tricky that battle was going to be. But on the other hand, we did win with some of our army left. So, you know, that's a win, and they all died. So that's the main takeaway point from that, I think. We're just going to occupy Evershale. Let's got that back. We've got Alarielles got a spell shield. The shield is branded with wards of arcane protection. There's many owners in its storied past. Melee defense +5 and magic resistance 15%. It's nothing to sneeze at.
Restore order.
Good. So, Haven. Do I want a Haven? Do I want to upgrade it? Or do I want to... I'm going to have to hold off, aren't I? What I do want is... Oh, I can get a Tyrannok Chariot. Well, no. Concentrate. Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower. They're going to start recruiting units very, very soon. So we need to deal with that. But hopefully, it should be fairly easy to retake it now. Just give us a couple of turns of replenishment and then we'll be... In fact, we could probably go with one. Probably go with one turn of replenishment and we could reach them, finish them off. Okay, we've got... I mean, the garrison, the Shrine of Cain, is going to look pretty good fairly soon. Tordranil, I do have to be a little bit careful of that, but there is no coast along here, is there? They can only land here. So they can't hit Tordranil right away. Even if they do head across. It looks like Alice is doing okay for himself. So I'm you know, that's okay. That's fine. That's all good. What about Arnold? Is Arnold moved? Have I moved Arnold? I can't remember. We were sending Arnold down to... He's not moved. Let's send him down to meet Estilia and Tilia, if they're still around. There's Skaven Blight. Probably won't make friends with the Skaven. Not this time. Let's heal up, get our Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower, and then go and retake my damn town. And then we'll start putting the hurt on Safari for being betraying little bitches. Well, I say betraying.
Servant of Althwan. What brings you here?
Hi, Alith. Defensive alliance. Do I want a defensive alliance with you? I do, Alith. I really do. But I have a lot of stuff. There's a lot of... I need some me time. I need some time to just deal with things myself without being dragged into your pointless petty wars. Secured influence against me? You little bugger. Well, you probably need to get a new lord, because, you know, I killed the other one. Well, Siobhan did. Good old Siobhan. She's brutal, is Siobhan. Christ. Without her, I don't think I would have won that battle. So we've got the Eagle Bolt Thrower, and Skeggy's dead. Sure.
Greetings.
Oh, right. Okay, so we could hit them now. What have they got there?
Impossible.
A teeny garrison. Yeah, okay, we're gonna...
Servant of light.
I don't think they've got anything else. No, good. We're just gonna grab it now.
Cleanse this realm.
Wow,
To
really?
battle.
Okay, well I'll quick save it. And I'm gonna...
Darkness is kept at bay.
Whatever.
Order rules here.
Indeed
Isha
it does.
is with
Well,
me.
now, anyway, and we're bold. That guy's dead. We've got the Heralds of the Wind, Alarian Reavers with bows. The Heralds are renowned for their ability to read the ebb and flow of battle. And we've resecured Avelorn. Isn't too bad. Indeed. Let's go with growth. It's probably a good shout. And we can just...
Greetings.
We only lost some spear and the dryads, of course, but I'm not overly concerned about the dryads. I'll get another eagle bolt thrower and a couple of spears. And now I'm going. What I wish is that.
Please speak.
What, elves? Have you? I mean, if I've got a shock for you, mate. You are an elf? Yeah, all right. Trade agreement. Thank you. Now, what I wish would happen would be that if
Protocol insists I receive your plea.
your trade agreements stayed connected, even if you lost the port, but you just didn't get any money for them.
How wise.
Because having to remake the trade agreements is a massive pain in the arse. Chrace.
Welcome, fellow Asser. What as you say?
Thank you. Who else?
At your
Lothern.
service, I am Tyrion, champion of the Everqueen.
Well, you weren't championing very much earlier, were you?
Understood.
You preening twat. Right, and...
Burden of the Welcome to Nagarith, kin. I hope it's not fate favors us.
Right, I have a trade agreement with you. Trade agreement with Bretonia. Okay, we can't get a trade agreement with you now. Fine.
Those who displease me, past, present, future. 'Tis but a thin veil. Dark are these times, and dark.
Okay, Bordelot, you'll trade with me, won't you?
Chivalry demand I hear you.
If you insist.
I do insist. I truly do. Nordland, do you want a little trade agreement?
But my time is short.
Little non-aggression pact? Alright, affirmative, good. Sounded a bit like a Dalek there, but sure, whatever.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now what brings you here with a sheathed blade?
I want a trade agreement, buddy, if that's okay.
Fine.
Fine. Right, good.
The nation cook. Friends of the Empire, come.
You're actually happy with us. Okay, once I've built up some cash, we'll have a look at that again. Alarielle, you have a skill point. I'm holding off Blood and Fire. I'm having to record a little bit earlier because I'm not going to have much time to record this week. So I'm going to leave Blood and Fire and Tradition Dictates until the poll is up. So that's probably going to be Thursday or Friday, I think. And then after that, well, I'll pick one of that. And it'll kind of decide how... at the moment, I'm thinking Blood and Fire. Oh, Touch of the Everqueen. Weapon strength plus... I mean... Fighting against vampire counts and 2... Is that going to come up all that often? It's going to increase our weapon strength. I mean, that's fine. She does have a ward save of 5%. It's not really... What does Star of Avelorn give her? Reduces Earth Blood, casual replenishment, Star of Avelorn. Okay, it's regeneration aura. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to get her in combat, really. I mean, I know I did have her in combat, but that was sort of sheer desperation. Ideally, I probably... Oh, you can have a ward... Oh, a ward of Aisha. 10%, that gives her 15% ward save. Let's get a ward of Aisha. Aisha's protection can protect the faithful Asher through the darkest of days. Indeed. And Siobhan, my favourite handmaiden, my only handmaiden at the moment. Weirdly, if I have... Right. No, that does... I thought getting the steed decreased my hit points, but apparently it's going to increase, and maybe she had buffed up hit points for some reason? No idea. Siobhan, do I want to give you a barded steed? It's going to increase your armour. It's going to reduce your missile damage. Oh, because it takes items off you, doesn't it? Also reduces your leadership by... Oh, is that because of the thing? Okay. Okay, it reduces your speed, increases your armour. I think that's a good shout. We're going to give you the Barded Lithomir Steed, an extremely light yet resilient material. Is it Lithilmar? Lithilmar. Gives the same protection as heavy steel, but without slowing down its wearer. Well, that's bollocks, isn't it? Because this is going to slow me down. Honestly, but she's got that because she's my... She's Bae. I love my Siobhan. She's the best. I want to give her some items. I want to give her some nice items. Oh, we can get the Regiment of Renowned as well, can't we? Could do that. So they're decent melee combatants, very fast, fire while moving. And we did lose. Oh no, the Alarielle Reavers are still alive. No, I'd hope they were dead. Never mind. Okay, we're going to pick those up. We're going to move on Torfinu. Take that out. Oh, I don't care. Public order is actually fine. Let's... Do I want... I mean, I would... Yeah, I mean, just in case we lose our Lothern Seaguard, let's upgrade to the Haven here. And then we can get the next rank of Rally Field. So I think that's going to be the plan. We are running out of time, so I'm going to have to leave it there. Next time we're going to be going for Torfinu and potentially the White Tower of Hoeth. And then Port Ellistor. Maybe... I mean, I'm hoping that actually Chrace stay out of it. Oh, look.
Most astute. Understood.
Alistair and Tyrion are going to visit Kothique. It's nice. It's going to be fun for Kothique, isn't it? So there we go. So I'm going to have to end it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.